And even the mouth of the South. The one thing this guy can't overpower is a 900-inch nitrous motor and a 500-inch screw-blown Hemi. And right down this 8th-mile drag strip here in Bradenton, Florida. Salemi's out, and Salemi's going to take Haney to the house with a 361 at 204 miles an hour, a tone-setting pass. Melanie was 17 on the tree. They're gone. Mickey's going to have to make it up in the back half, and at the finish line, it's Mickey. He goes 361.0 at 218 miles an hour to win by a razor-thin margin. Mickey was 016 on the tree, doing his job in spectacular fashion. They're going to make a race out of it. All the way down to the stripe, it's Quartuccio. 58 beats a 60. A 23 reaction time for Ken. Harris's car, super strong early. He is going to outpace Cox handily. 3:59.4 at 208.59 miles an hour. The reaction time separated by 1,000ths, but look at the 60s.
None
the grandstand's
so
filling up here as both cars leave. It is green, and it will be a walk-off here for Kurt Stedding. 3:6.07 at 207 miles an hour. His best run of the weekend.
From 1 to 32.
Now we're cooking. Both cars welded together at the stripe. A red light start by Sidney Frigo hands this one to Jeff Rudolph. The first foul start of the entire race. Frigo only missed the tree by 4,000ths, and Rudolph was quicker with a 62. Top end, it is going to be King. That's 2 in a row on the right side. 88.99. Those are 2 delayed reaction times, if you will. But look at that. A 64.9 beats a 65.0. King had 100th in his pocket leaving the line. Taylor might have a nose on him at the stripe. It is Taylor. 3:61.6. Outruns handily a 3:67.4. And John Rica, look at Alvarez, though. Alvarez trying to run around him, he won't catch him. 3:62.6. Rica dropped a 26 light in his lap. Alvarez runs nearly 218 miles an hour, 3:63.2. And Ty Tutterow just strapped a monstrous hole shot. Oh, man. A 360 at 208 miles an hour. Tutterow left like a shot. A red light start for Barnett. Barnett missed it by 27 thou, and a 3:62.2 for Mike Bowman. It was going to be a squeaker either way, but Lyle Barnett too quick to leave the starting line, and the man from California advances to the round of 16. Ryan Hayward, 2 very bizarre reaction times, but Hayward lays down another 3:59 at 208 miles an hour. Both guys are waiting on the other to leave.
I guess so. Looking for an invitation.
Northwood, New Hampshire, taking on Winterwood, Oklahoma by way of Houston, Texas. Erica was out first. Erica will cross first. 3-6. It's a whole shot win.
Whole shot.
3:61.2 beats an identical 3:61.2 on the strength of a 39 light. Amber Denton just took him to the cleaners out there.
Another hole shot.
Billy Banica was a day late, and he is $1 short.
2 straight hole shot wins from the ladies in the right lane.
He tightened up. You don't know if he blinked, if he looked down at the gauge, but something incrementally happened there to Banica, who was normally pretty tight on the tree. Stan Shelton's going to give him everything he can handle, and it's going to be Stevie Fast Jackson. 3:61.4 at 207. Shelton was 009 on the tree, but not enough horse. Franklin, no, man, Franklin had to drive through some tire shake. Laughlin pushed to the left of the groove. He had to pedal the race car, and Tommy Franklin sprinted to victory.
Honestly, I think that the first round of the track was still really, really good. I don't think that there's going to be much of a change. I think Mickey will try to pick up the pace a little bit just because of his opponent, and I think we're going to see a really good drag race right now.
Both guys in pre-stage. And Mickey shakes the tires. Taylor's up by the center line. He misses the blocks. It'll be Taylor, 3:71.9, one of the biggest upsets of the meet.
That was a dramatic 371. Had the wheels up all the way. He was doing his best Blake Ditton impression right on that one from Outlaw 10.5.
There goes Steve King again. King will go through a 368.1 at 203 miles per hour. King left on Rudolph by about 1/100 of a second as well. Tommy Franklin's going to drive by Kurt Stenning. The lane swap backfired. 366.8 at 206 miles an hour. Tommy Franklin takes a nitrous car down to the round of 8. Oh, that's a dandy. Side by side of the stripe, it's Jackson.
Wow,
identical elapsed times. It is Jackson on a hole shot by 0.005 of a second.
That was tight.
That was a race. So Ken wins here.
It's over.
It's over. He's a points champ.
Yep.
Oh my God, they left together.
It's going to be the same result, and it's Quartuccio, 61.6, your champion. The inaugural Drag Illustrated presented by J&A Service Winter Series champion Ken Quartuccio. Masterful 18 reaction time, and he outruns him by 0.05. Erica left on him at the stripe. It is Erica Enders. She runs 364.7. She was 21 on the tree and had him at every incremental after that. Amber Denton's got a good shot at this one, but it's going to be Mike Bowman. 362.3 at just under 220 miles an hour. Amber was out on him by 0.007, but didn't quite have enough race car. Final pair, round 2.
0.16 for Jason.
And Harris with the shoots out goes 365.2 at 207 miles an hour, beating a 365.8. He had almost 0.04 of a second advantage on the starting line. As you guys both said, the man is a ninja. The list continues to shrink. Franklin Bowman. It'll be Quartuccio and Jason Harris, a clash of titans. We just heard about Scott Taylor and Stevie Fast Jackson. And finally, Eric Anders and Steve King will square off to set up the semifinal round here in Bradenton, Florida. And they're going to wait each other out. Both drivers sitting in pre-stage.
Yeah, this is a strategy with the turbo cars. A lot of guys just roll right in and let that turbo car build up, but could be some advantage in making them wait.
Try to ice out Bowman. Here he goes. Franklin's got the nose up to the stripe. It is going to be Bowman. 361.9 beats a 365. Mike Bowman heads to the semifinals here in Bradenton, Florida. Will Jason Harris be the latest victim, or will he be the man that stops Quartuccio? It'll be a fight to the finish. Harris looks good. He got him. Jason Harris stops Ken Quartuccio. 360. Flat for Harris. 60 with a 6 for Quartuccio. A 14 light for Harris.
Incredible pass there.
If Scott Taylor pulls this off, he may be my pick to win the race.
Not gonna happen.
And guess what? Scott Taylor's not pulling this off. 35 reaction time for Taylor. It all went wrong instantly after that. Jackson's 40 green, 362.5, 206 miles an hour. Stevie Fast plows his way into the semifinal. This is not a strategy that bodes well for many people, and I've seen it done in pro stock. Erica's going to go in second.
She's taking her time, takes that bottom bulb.
And she she's out of the groove. Steve King's going to the semifinal round. She sawed him off at the knees at the starting line, but then the car drove itself out of the groove.
007 to 023.
This is it. The first half of the semifinals here at the World Series of Pro Mod.
There it is.
And look at it. Steve King's 40 green. He's going to run away from him. Harris had a mechanical problem, and Steve King has slayed yet another beast on his way to a final round at 363.8. And you talk about a guy like Bowman who has been doing this for decades. He is likely sitting in there as comfortable and as calm as he can be. These cars can't idle for a decent amount of time. I would argue that the screw-blown car is at a disadvantage in an idling situation like this.
Yeah, just because of the amount of fuel it consumes.
There he goes.
The Stevie moving in.
Bowman's car a little wiggle. Stevie Fast is right there with him. The finish line stripe. It is going to be Stevie Fast Jackson. 363.2 and 065 reaction time, and a 216 mile an hour charge from Bowman is stopped.
You have to wonder the head games that were played there. Bowman still beat Stevie on the tree, 029. Stevie a little uncharacteristically late there, but he made it up on the track itself.
The final pair of the final day of the Drag Illustrated World Series of Pro Mod is about to launch now.
Taking their time staging. We've seen this a couple times so far in Eliminations. This is what it's all about. Here we go. Steve King's in.
They leave clean. Jackson was 29. Finish line stripe. It is Steve King. 362.9 at 204 miles an hour. Unbelievable. He beats a 365.3. He was the man of destiny.
Let's watch it. You know, straight as they came by the camera, I thought, oh, Stevie
he blew it up.
Boom, the blower right in the finish line. Only 203 miles per hour. I wonder if that happened right before the finish line.